Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kasi those at the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment as we are. We are on diary entry number 944. Small practices for them. Although I wish and desire to do so, I cannot practice big mortifications as before because I am under the strict surveillance of the doctor. But I can practice little things. First, sleep without a pillow. Keep myself a little hungry. Every day, with my arms outstretched, say the chaplet which the Lord taught me. Occasionally, with arms outstretched for an indefinite period of time, pray informally. Intention: to beg divine mercy for poor sinners and for priests, the power to bring sinful hearts to repentance. Maliliit na gawain sa Kwaresma. Bagamat hinihiling at tinanais ko na gawin ito, hindi ko magagawa ang mga malalaking mortifikasyon katulad ng dati, sapagkat nasa ilalim ako ng mahigpit na pagsubaybay ng doktor. Subalit maaari kong gawin ang mga maliliit na bagay. Una, matulog ng walang unan. Maggutom ng kaunti. Araw-araw dasalin ang chaplet na itinuro ng Panginoon nang nakadipa ang kamay. Panaka-naka, magdasal ng impormal na nakadipa ang kamay sa loob ng ilang oras. Magsumamo ng banal na awa para sa mga abang makasalanan at para sa mga pari. Ang kapangyarihan na dalhin ang puso ng mga makasalanan sa pagsisisi. Okay. So, still on mortifications, because Faustina could not anymore do big mortifications. Dahil nasa ospital po siya, may sakit. Siyempre, hindi na pwede yung mga dati niyang ginagawa. She would not be allowed. So sabi niya, kahit ganun, pwede naman na gumawa pa siya ng maliliit na mortification. Actually, yung kanyang pagkakasakit, pagkakaratay sa banig ng karamdaman, it is already a form of mortification sa sarili. Kasi nga, in ano na siya, in pain, in difficult, breathing, ganun. So, kaya lang, she would like to still do these acts. No, kaya, ginagawa pa rin niya. Kasi sa palagay niya, ito ang kabubuti para sa mga kaluluwa. Hindi makabubuti sa kanya, pero makabubuti sa kaluluwa. That was her objective. So, alimbawa, yung sinabi niya dito, sleep without a pillow. Medyo mahirap yun, no? Kasi she would have difficulty breathing. Kasi di ba, pag flat yung ano mo talagang mahirap. So, ako, ah kaya ko yun. Hindi sa akin mortification kasi ah, hindi ako kasi nung gumagamit ng unan. So, pero itong yun din, yung keep myself a little hungry. Nagagawa ko na rin yan because I am doing intermittent fasting. Ito mahirap to, yung arms outstretched, say the chaplet. So, hindi ko pa to nagagawa in my entire life. Hindi ko pa nasubukan yan. At ngayon naisip ko, isa kaya subukan ko to mag-7 chaplet outstretch. Isang ano lang, isang round. No? And sabi nga niya, may intention. No? Kasi yung intention niya for the whole period of Lent maybe to beg divine mercy for poor sinners. Poor sinners, tapos mga ano, mga pare para para gamitin ng Panginoon at mailapit ang mga kaluluwa sa Panginoon. Again, this was Lent, no? Kwaresma, kaya ang target talaga ay sinful heart, sinful sinners. Although in her entire life naman talaga, ang isa sa kanyang mission ay magsumamo ng awa para sa mga makasalanan. That was one of the missions of Faustina. So small mortifications, actually, ano na to, no, yung kapag Kwaresma, yung mga pwede nating gawin, yung uh, remember yung ating remember your ating calendar, daily acts of mercy, may mga small mortifications doon. So kasama na dyan yung hindi pagkain ng matatamis, yung pagising ng maaga, kasi syempre hindi ito ah, normal or usual dun sa iba. So praying the chaplet ng 3 o'clock in the morning, joining us, it's sacrifice for them. It's a small mortification for them. And then, sparing isang bagay na mahalaga sa'yo or letting go of something sa'yo para sa mga ibang tao, no? Yung mahirap talaga na gawin. Kasi kung hindi naman yan mahirap na gawin, di wala siyang challenge. So again, yung ating 40-day challenge din noon, no? This would in fact help more people. Pero alam nyo, yung mga gantong bagay, kahit hindi namang Lent, no? Pwede natin siyang gawin. Lalo na at it was small modifications that Faustina was saying. No, sa maliliit na modification, pwede natin gawin yan in our everyday life. And ang intention natin hindi lang para sa mga sinful people, no, or sinful hearts, kundi specific doon sa anak natin, kapatid, kamag-anak, neighbor, kaibigan, kahit hindi ka na muna lumayo. Offer small modifications for them. And kung kaya mo na gumawa ng bagay na medyo mabigat-bigat para sa kanila, para sa mga ibang tao, then do so. Halaga ay darasal tayo. Pinakaano yung magdasal, pinaka mahalaga sa lahat. Pray. First thing in the morning, kasi ito ginagawa naman natin, hindi natin challenge, nagigising tayo ng maaga, magdadasal ng chaplet. So add something more during the day, each day, to acts of mercy and offer these acts of mercy for others or for someone dear to you. Yun nga halimbawa, I remember Father Sunny. Sabi niya, kapag nagpupunta daw isang deboto sa Divine Mercy po dito sa amin sa Cavite, because our church is located in a place where there is no public transportation. It's around 2 kilometers away from the highway. Walang sasakyan, walang tricycle. You will have to rent for a tricycle to take you there. So, you will spend at least 100 pesos nung araw, when we were just starting, kasi ngayon mataas na. So, you will be needing at least 100 pesos to reach the church from the highway. Di pa kasama kung saan ka pa galing, mamamasay ka pa. Others would go there walking kasi 2 kilometers lang naman. It would take 30 minutes or less to reach the church. And so, because you have already done suffering, you have already done a little mortification. So when you go to the church, may ano na siya, una, you were already cleansed. Nalinis ka na, naglakad ka eh. The exercise expelled the the diseased, uh, the toxins in the body, the diseased energies in the body have already been expelled by walking. So yun yung physical. Sa physical level, may cleansing na. And then sa soul, meron na ring cleansing effect yun because it is a mortification, small suffering intended for other souls. So you have already gained credit just by walking towards his shrine. And then, a-attend ka pa ng misa. So before you start the mass, especially if you arrived earlier, so makakapag-chaplet ka pa, you will be able to join the chaplet. And then after the chaplet, you will be attending the mass. Kung nakaschedule ka pa ng confession, o edi ang dami mo na nagawang sacraments, dalawa agad yon, confession and Holy Communion. So imagine the grace that you will receive. And if you have intention for that day, parang ang hirap kang tanggihan ni Lord. Ang dahil mo na agad ginawang sacrifice. Kung magnunovena ka pa, you will do that straight for 9 days, going to the Divine Mercy Church, walking 2 kilometers every day, praying the chaplet, and hearing the Mass. On the 10th day, malamang, or even before the 10th day, depending on your intention, ano na yun, baka made ka na nun, ano? But of course, you will have to finish your 9 days because that was your panata or vow. So these things really help. Di natin nakikita ang effect na, but it is helping the soul a lot. Not just our soul, but the souls of other people. So again, most sufferings, this will do us good things. And again, do not pray. I do not forget to pray the chaplet.